I did not employ in the last 5 years. We shouldn't be deceived. We shouldn't sit here and waste our time. What we want to know with this employment, is it equitable to Nigerians? But don't tell us there's no employment. We are not here to waste our time. If you have to waste our time, I won't come here. I'll walk out of this office. That's on the employment aspect. When you talk of infrastructure or your second mandate, how have you been working with budget office? Have you ever? That's why we start from. Have you ever had any synergy, any work with budget office? Did you see the budget allocated to each region, each state, from the start? We don't need to say we are waiting to go and oversight or see whether infrastructure are done in this place or that place. Ask from the budget. That's why we start. Do you have any synergy, any work with budget office? I want to know. Before we even think of allocating money to Federal Credit Commission and the rest. These are two things that I have for now. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
What is coming out of the Federal Character Commission over the years has not been good for the image of the commission itself. We see reports of employment racketeering. People are being fleeced of their hard-earned money in the name of getting employment, and the name of the commission features all the time in all of this. Poor Nigerians looking for jobs, desperate for jobs, go out, sell their properties, borrow money, force their parents to go and look for money to give them so they can go and get employment in Federal Character Commission. The commission has not found it expedient and necessary to address these kind of problems. And I think we will be doing a huge disservice to Nigerians if we walk out of this place without getting real information and action plan from the commission to address these issues. That's the first point I want this meeting to address. The second issue is the second mandate of the first mandate, of course. I would also want to know the level of synergy and the relationship between Federal Character Commission, the Office of the Head of the Civil Service of the Federation, and the Federal Civil Service Commission. These are all agencies that are bestowed with the responsibility of superintending employment in Nigeria.
And I challenge you, when you say you're not employing, give me an agency in the last 5 years that did not employ. And tell us when was the embargo, whatever they put in place in this country. I'm coming. Give us any agency. In fact, in the last 1 year, I'll give you my ministry. Give me any agency that don't employ. I'll tell you, I'll give you the employment. They're all employing. So whether there is compliance report, whether there is a waiver, whether there's no waiver, it's not our business. All we know, we are overseeing them, we have the nominal roles, they are employing. So if we call them, and I'm telling you this, and I'll tell them in their presence, they give Federal Credit Commission 10% of the employment. They give IPPIS 10% of the employment. They mention all the offices they have to pass through. That's what they say. That's what I'm telling you now. No, I'm coming. It might not be true. I just stated it. That if you say you're not employing, while employment is going on, while these people are being captured, while they're being paid, people are being employed, people are being. Let me tell you, we give people employment when they ask us. So it is disheartening. I'm coming. You got through today. Now it is disheartening for someone to come and tell us they're not employing. No employment is good. You understand what I'm saying? Now we are getting it directly from the chief executive officers or whatever from the agency we're overseeing. So we don't want to hear that if it is open it for Nigerians. Let Nigerians apply. We know that even if you apply, you have to pay also. But let Nigerians apply. Let other person apply and get this thing. Let it not be hidden. No employment, and they're employing. That's the clarity I want to make.
Yeah, thank you very much. Then maybe they come here, sir, without. But I did not mention that, and I corrected my colleagues. My colleagues mentioned that.
And you said only essential. No, let's make it see. Let's make it see.
Yeah. And we are all participants in the Nigerian nation. We know how things happen. Yes, they are employing. I told you. I gave you one, and then you called. Before you and I, he was denying. And then I gave you an instance. And then he started, So that is by the way. What we are saying, in fact, I think we must come to a common ground. We must come to a common ground. It is possible. Oh, please.
We have two of them. One went to the toilet. Sorry, sir. They are women of, they are honorable men and women of integrity in Federal Character Commission. We don't sell. We are God-fearing people. And before we came in, yes, the place was like a market. But we're able to, we cleanse the place, the whole place is cleansed, and we're still cleaning. Nothing like that. Probably from where the job is coming from. Probably they are the ones selling, but not from federal character. I can assure you of that. Nobody can sell from federal character. And that was why we had some, maybe just 5 of them initially. They're already there with us now. Please, we are not selling federal character. And I'm sorry to mention this thing. I felt so bad and I felt touched. Because when we work for the country, we deserve to, even for them to appreciate and thank us. We are not like that. And secondly, they talk about the procurement and the budget office. We sent several letters to them, to the budget office, but they did not allow us to have all the budget papers. And those people, they don't even call us. We made other attempts, and what can we do? It's only you people that can assist us. I want to tell you a small story. You people help us during the budget. You increased the budget for us. It was signed by Mr. President, but it was removed. They left us with zero capital. They left us with nothing to run the place with. How do they want us to move? And these men of integrity, nobody is saying anything. We could not move. Please, sir, we need you to help us. Some people are working against us. We need your help. We need it, because without your help, we cannot move. Please, sir, we want you to assist us. Then the issue of procurement, we work with budget and economic planning. But probably when you also help us to talk today, it can be better off. You talk about IPPIS. Before the issues, during the last government, we sent several letters across to IPPIS. If you don't see our letter of compliance, don't register there. But they did not follow it. Do you know that this year I've sent 3 letters to them? Now we requested I want to have the whole list of IPPIs. There must be synergy between us. It's only you people that can help us. You are the senators. So you can call them and call us. If they don't see our compliance, they should not register them. We are still on it. And sir, you mentioned the issue of embargo. I will not call it embargo. When my colleague here mentioned embargo, I touch him. But the only thing is that where we have people employing is military, paramilitary, health sectors, universities, protecting police. That is the people that are coming. Yes, before, when we first came in, we see some other agencies, maybe once in 1 year or 6 months, but now it's not like that. And there are some of them again, they don't even come down. I just reported to my chairman. I said, please, they should call them. We sent several letters to some of them. We call NCC, we call all of them. Some of them, they have our waivers of 1.5 years, and we don't see them. We have the list, almost about 42, which we send letters to all of them. We invited them for next week. So what can we do? Anywhere that you think that probably they are doing employment, call us and call them. Let us face ourselves. Let them show us the compliance they collected. The compliance letter is only for 3 months. After 3 months, you must come back to FCC. Exactly. Waiver is for 3 months. Even the compliance also is for 3 months. And compliance, we are finished. So the waiver is for 3 months. Sir, you can help us. Call these people and call us. We come down. We come to 2 per zone. Then they will tell us what happened. We are going to work with you. I will assure you we are going to work with you. If this thing has been happening before we came in, it's a different thing. We are going to work with you. And then the another one which I want to talk about, they said there is 10% in federal character. It's not true. Sir, all the 37 of us, they are all politicians. all the 37 of them. What we always tell them, anywhere that when they come in, if you don't have, for example, some people might not have what's it called? Maybe from the south CVs for maybe southeast or maybe for northeast. Or we tax them. We have commissioners here. They can provide it so that we can have balance. That's the aspect. But when you now say 10%, we don't collect 10%. Even sometimes we call House of Rep, we call Senate. Please, we are looking for somebody from this area. Help us. Especially when it comes to doctors and nurses. Where do we get them? Engineers. We look around. So it's not like that. And the way I mentioned, it's a collective effort. We don't work, we work collectively. And I oversee the whole thing. I want to assure you, sir, that all these men and my lady, they are men and women, because we have 3 of us, of integrity. And we assure you. And we look at inside again. And thank you for that. And I want the commissioners, if there's the area I've not touched, you can always assist me, please. Thank you very much, Chairman, and all our senators.
And we need ourselves. Just as said by my colleagues, when there is synergy amongst us, you will be more productive. We'll give you all the support and we'll legislate to support you. So I think, Mr. Chairman, your calling is timely, and I think our appearance here is timely, and our responses are timely. What the Senator from Adamawa is saying, he will have every reason to say what he's saying. Because you go here, people are reporting employment letters here, they're giving employment letters here, you don't even know, they will tell you they're employing at here, this is place, and people are having letters for employment, and you are a senator representing the place, and you are in this committee. Although I know employments are done in different sections, you will have to work harder on your regulation, and I want to challenge the commissioners. We are brothers in progress. Please, you must be one, and we must work towards a target. When you are overdivided, some of you giving stories, so why will we not believe that things are not working right? Let us be one. Thank you very much.
In the 2024 budget, for you to carry out this very important mandate of ensuring equitable distribution. I'm saying so because I am from the Northeast. Yes. If you look at the budget over the years, the Northeast is the one that enjoys the least of appropriation. If your committee, if your commission is working very well, discharging its mandate, I think this issue of relegating the Northeast to the background will be ameliorated. So because of that, I think we should give you all the support, give you adequate funding for you to carry out this very important mandate in order to realize the objective for which your commission was set up. Thank you.
Yeah. And we are all participants in the Nigerian nation. We know how things happen. Yes, they are employing. I told you, I gave you one. And then you called. Before you and I, he was denying. And then I gave you an instance. And then he started, you know. So that is by the way. What we are saying, in effect, I think we must come to a common ground. And find it. We must come to a common ground. It is possible. Oh, please, can and the SP of this place. Yes, sir. The chairman, sorry, sir. Sorry, chairman, your advice. So you see, we know Nigeria. I told her, she was so certain that nothing like that. And I told her, no, I gave one instance, one. So I called him. And she called him. And he was trying to deny. Then I gave her a name. And that was why. So the issue now is, these things are happening. I would advise that you do your job more thoroughly, so that you can, we know Nigerians, as you try to block the leakages, they open new ones. But that we have to work round the clock to ensure that while they are doing what they are doing, we are also coming after them. That's the way I see it. Because what you are saying is the truth. They're employing. Employments are going on. People are showing letters of FIRS and what have you, and they said they're not employing. Who is giving that? Are they forged letters? So those are the issue of that. So it's not that you are the ones doing it, but that you should do a lot more to ensure that you regulate.
Yes. And Chairman, just
they go to their own organization, carry out their recruitment exercise, they will invite us for monitoring. Our mission is to ensure that there is equity, fairness, and justice based on the character balancing index. So it has also been reiterated that what we deal with is not only recruitment. When we are talking about socio-economic infrastructure, it's our second mandate too, to ensure that no zone in the country is shortchanged. No zone in the country is shortchanged. This is part of our act. It is the law that we have approved for Federal Character Commission. We have limitations that have been addressed. We have limitations. That limitation is finance. Because in doing our duty, we're supposed to regulate, we're supposed to analyze nominal role at the level of various state offices. Our staffs at the state offices are supposed to go and collect data, primary data, from all the organizations in the states, so that we analyze this primary data, so that we'll be able to carry out the analysis for them. So we plead that will be able to support us.
So, and I think by and large, we should commend the Federal Character Commission. At least everybody in Nigeria knows today that they regulate employment, even though they don't employ directly as we are told. But it's news to me today that they also regulate federal projects across the country. I think, Chairman, we need to make amendment to this law so that in the 2025 budget, if anybody comes with his budget without clearance from the Federal Character Commission, we will not look at it. That will give them authority to look at the budget, and that will give them the power they require that agency relate with them before they submit their budget. Because you know how government, everybody want to create his empire. And once you want to go in, even if on a good cause, there are always pushback. I don't know if it is reasonable and possible so that we can empower them. By helping them, we are helping ourselves. It's just like saying we need an auditor's report before we pass the budget. Thank you very much.